From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. The Buccos are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Colby Grubb gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Christian Brummett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First at 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
Rose is in his tracks now. 1 gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6 spot. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
High in the air down the right field line. Erstad moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton going back at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Joe Wiggins, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Wiggins scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. This is flared out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. Still no score. Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Coming to the plate now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Erstad on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
First baseman, Scott Gifford.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Darren Erstad. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Popped him up. Gifford is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on field. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
set to get his evening at the plate started. He throws, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. In there for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Wiggins is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Stepping in, Johnny Bench. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Segura with a sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Way outside. 1-2. Runners on the move for second, and this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Joe Wiggins.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Wiggins, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 379 marker.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Christopher Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. Wiggins, a 22-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Ready now, Joe Morgan, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Batting eighth, first baseman, Forrest Ross.
In now for the Reds, Forrest Ross. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Standing in now, Colby Grubb. Now a bunt attempt here, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins.
Third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Erstad going back on it. He can't get there as it falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Count 0-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
In now, Randy Wiggins.
Randy Wiggins.
As he swings and hits a laser to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-0 count. The pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Wiggins Stands at second with no outs. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Brian Brummett is on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch.
Ball four.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Riding in once again, Brian Brummett. Here comes the first pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Curtis Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-0. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Pirates 5 and the Reds nothing. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off throw.
And this goes right through his glove on into left field. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
In the air down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Clemente. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Aaron Erstad.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren Erstad. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 17, Alex Vargas.
Ready for another shot now, Christopher Wiggins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins. Man at first after the 2-out walk. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Clemente leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Up next for Pittsburgh, third baseman, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Striding in, Pete Rose. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Wiggins waits on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In there, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Brian Brummett. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Misses down below the knees. Curtis Wiggins is on deck. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Erstad is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, pitcher Joe Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Joe Wiggins getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Stays alive, still 0-2. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Bucks out in front, 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Forrest Ross. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Joey Votto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. A Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Two pitch is fouled away. Gifford will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Christian Brummett. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Busby has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And over that time, he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher.
Ready once again, Christopher Wiggins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1-0 the count. Pitch out, nothing doing. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Ready for another chance, Roberto Clemente. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Throws going back to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line toward right center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already, as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High in the air down the right field line. Erstad is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds nothing. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Darren Erstad, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-1 game.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, D-Row. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pete Rose. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Arenado on second. Erstad on at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Johnny Bench, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. And that misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
High and deep to right center. Brummett is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the throw in gets away from him. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joe Morgan. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Wiggins trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Mike North.
Into the box now, Forrest Ross, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing. Likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
0-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 8-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kevin Conrad will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilmer Flores is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. This is line to left. Rose has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Mike North. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder Christian Drummond.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Drummond. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. To first, Ross is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Reds 3. In now for the Reds, Wilmer Flores.
Leading up for
Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Gene Segura standing in. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Live, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
the batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Joey Ramos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 the count. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and 1 to count. Wiggins aboard here at first with nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
So striding forward now, Roberto Clemente. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined back over second, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. First and second now, one man out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
The pitcher, number 52, Mike.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mike North. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit hard toward the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rose is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Pirates on top, 12-3. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th is he's in with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. Pulled toward right center field. Brummett on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Pete Rose.
Digging in and looking for more, Pete Rose. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Brummett ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Standing in now, Johnny Bench. High in the air and deep to left center field. Brummett going back on it. Still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Reggie Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jamie Fletcher enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Wiggins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Forrest Long.
So coming to the plate, Forrest Ross. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Ripped on the ground to first. Gifford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
12-6 the final tally here. Pittsburgh scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Joe Wiggins with his 4th win this season. Colby Grubb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they ran over the Reds 12-6. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Philadelphia Phillies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. The Brewers beat the visiting Marlins 2-1. The Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-4. The Colorado Rockies broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 12-4. The Rays took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 2-1. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. Britt Witt collected his first ever W at the big league level as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 4-2. The Cleveland Indians got 11 hits overall as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 3-2.